Hey there, friends and followers. In the occupation of real estate, one thing on every agent's mind is how to make more money with less effort. This video will outline just that, how to make more money without added or extra effort. Stay tuned. So yes, as always, welcome back. So for me and my fellow colleagues out there, one of the main drivers for us as real estate agents is the desire to be able to provide and make as much money as possible. However, some agents I see are leaving a lot of money on the table with their business, and the idea behind this video is to outline 4 simple things that you can do to make sure that you are making the most amount of money with the effort you are putting in. With that being said, let's dive right in. Number 1, understanding that there are 3 components in making money in your business. For example, 2 realtors sell a house for $500,000. The question is posed, well, which one made more money? Well, they both made the same amount of income, but the one that made the most amount of money is the one that had the least amount of stress and time involved in that given transaction. When you look at making money, there's 3 main components: money, stress, and time. So it's important to understand that being mindful and aware of the time and stress that you put into a given transaction is ultimately going to affect the money that you are making. As we all know, time is money. So when you are spending that time doing inefficient activities or dealing with the stress of unreasonable clients, in essence, you are losing money. This is why it's super important to deal with individuals who have proper expectations by setting that framework up front and making sure that you have streamlined systems in order to duplicate the process of doing transactions over and over to, in essence, reduce the amount of time doing that same thing repeatedly. Number 2, creating leverage and focusing on income-producing activities. Now, for those agents out there that use video marketing like YouTube, here's something to consider. A lot of agents will spend so much time on trying to create thumbnails or display images for those videos, when in all actuality, that task could be outsourced to a company like Fiverr for $5 to $10. If you're trying to make 6 figures a year, you're certainly not going to accomplish that by doing a $5 an hour or $10 an hour job, which is essentially below minimum wage. Rather, identify items like this as investments into your business and not just expenses. The time saved here can be allocated to income-producing activities in addition to your image or your display coming out better than something that you could have done yourself anyways. When looking at your hourly wage, activities like cold calling, networking, or following up with your sphere can generate up to $50 an hour or even $100 an hour. So anything less than that, consider having someone else take care of for you. Number 3, leverage your sphere and nurture your database in an effort to get repeat business. Consider this: the most expensive clients are going to be new clients that have either never heard of or worked with you before. Cold leads, if you will. These tend to be more expensive as you have to take the time to build the relationship or spend the money to get that lead depending on your type of lead generation. This, when compared to repeat and referral business, you get to skip all of that, obtain the warm connection, and capitalize on the relationship that's already been established in one way, shape, or form. A lot of agents I see focus much more on getting more and more new leads rather than spend the time and avoid the people that they already have. And if you look at the average stats, as long as you properly leverage those individuals that you've already worked with, it's estimated that they will turn into 7 more clients through repeat or referral business. And lastly, number 4 is focusing on your personal brand and marketing that gets clients directly to you. Now, specifically, but also not just in the real estate industry, if you look at someone or something with a strong personal brand, they obtain clients much cheaper as they have clients coming to them as well as remaining top of mind. And by doing that, they don't have to put as much out to obtain these clients as, say, another agent. That comes directly from developing a strong personal brand, which goes hand in hand with marketing that is both efficient and effective. Looking at effective ways to obtain clients like cold calling or door knocking, considering that you're doing it right and know how to convert, is great, but it's not always as efficient as it's a 1-to-1 scale. Doing something efficient like optimizing YouTube videos is huge, as it can provide a 24/7 prospecting for you and is essentially a 1-to-many scale, especially if the videos that you're putting out are value driven and builds a connection with those clients. By building your brand and doing things that are going to attract clients is a beautiful way to increase your profit margin. Well, there you have it, friends. Those are 4 ways to generate more money with less effort. Hopefully you guys were able to take some nuggets away from this information in order to implement and further your business along. Now, for other great coaching, training, and access to weekly mastermind calls, or to get some insight on the fastest growing brokerage in the world, drop a comment below or reach out to me directly. Always encourage that you like the videos, subscribe, and engage to the channel. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.